What's up guys, Ridge and I are on the range today, and today we are doing a lot of paper drills. So both Ridge and I have shot a lot in the past, but all winter we've been cranking through content and stuff, so we haven't been shooting as much as normal. So what we're doing is this spring, kind of revamping our skill set, and we're starting out in the basics again. One of the neat things that I'll show you about our 20-inch bases is we have them set up with 1x2 furring strips, and you can then use them for cardboard. And we have one of the T-Rex arms drills here. This is just a basic standards drill. It's got a ton of different little isolated drills that you can work on. So Ridge and I are going to start with this. We have a couple cadence drills that we're going to get into, but no more talking. Let's get into shooting. Yeah, so my fastest run that I just did after warmed up was all right in here. I did throw a handful, obviously. So lots to clean up, lots of work to do, but I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I'm okay with it. Today we're out on the range, and the goal of this range session was simply to shoot some paper targets. We have cardboard USPSA silhouettes on our 20-inch round bases, and our goal was to just kind of brush up on our skills.
Yeah, for sure.
I think for both of us, it's been a while since we really got out on the range and did some intentional shooting.
Yeah, I think for me, like I said, it's been probably about a year and a half since I've actually trained.
Yeah. So we figured that today, because the weather's super nice and clear and it's like 55 degrees, it'd be the perfect day to do that. So what we focused on so far at the beginning was this T-Rex arms little warm-up drill. This is a fantastic paper target, and it really pushes the fundamentals with your pistol. And I don't know, I feel like I got a lot out of it. I feel like There's definitely areas that I need to work on. There's definitely some struggles that are kind of coming to the surface because now when you're putting it on paper, you're seeing exactly the result of what you're doing. So Ridge, it's probably been the longest for you since you've been out on the range and did intentional reps on paper for training. So why don't you tell people kind of what your experience was, kind of getting back to the basics?
Yeah, it was good. My first time really out was with Jared and Ethan. And
that was what, like 4 years ago?
That was probably 4 years ago.
Maybe?
Yeah, when I bought my first Smith & Wesson 40 cal all the way.
He's a 40 cal boy.
I sold it.
Better than a Glock 40. But no, you're running a Glock 19 now.
Yes,
right?
yeah, I have Glock 19.
He's seen the light.
And it's great. I love it. But yeah, the first drill was your strong hand, one-handed, and that really just showed me how perishable of a skill this is, because I just, you can for me, I can dry fire and not flinch, but as soon as that mental block of where the bullet's in there and I'm like tensing for that impact or that, that explosion. But the more I did it, the more comfortable I got. And then the other challenge is the more comfortable I got, the more I tried to overdo.
Kind of get cocky.
Yeah, where I was and needed to be. So
yeah.
It's a good balance of knowing how to slow down.
And there's definitely the aspect of if you're going so slow that you're 100% accurate, I would say you need to speed up.
Yeah.
You definitely, there were times where I was doing some of these drills where I was nailing the circles and I was, whatever, it was a reload or maybe 5 rounds in a cadence where I was comfortable. So you kind of bring that speed up until you start throwing those rounds, and you can kind of find that threshold where you're at.
For sure.
So definitely valuable stuff. And I think that if you couple this with our, with steel targets like we offer, you get the best of both worlds. The paper is going to keep you 100% honest, and it really is a foundational tool that you can use while incorporating the steel. And that's why all of our bases have the tubes for the furring strips, because it is, they're not opposed to each other. They're definitely tools that you can use in tandem.
Yeah, and I mean, most importantly, the mini EDAP, because
smaller.
Smaller for accuracy, and it's nice to hone in on the paper, like Jared was saying. So when you are shooting steel, you know that you're not just grazing a corner every time.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about. It was funny, if you go from the paper where we're shooting these little 1.5 to 2-inch circles, and then you hit our C-zone, that's a big plate. I mean, you can be really sloppy and hit that steel target, and it definitely has its place. It's a fantastic training aid, especially if you're doing throttle control, and then you want to implement targets where you can really speed up to engage them, and that's a great target. But that's why whenever you see us posting, we're talking so much about that mini ADAP, like Ridge said, because it's 30% smaller. It's an 8-inch wide by 16-inch tall target. So that's why that's one of our favorites. But yeah, this range day, it was all about having fun. This isn't a competition. For us, I think both of us agree, we want to be authentic.
Right.
We want to show the journey.
Yeah, for sure.
And neither of us
are the start.
Yeah, we're not superstar shooters. We have a decent foundation. We know our way around firearms, but now we're going to build that out and showcase that to you guys. So
we're also going to run. We're not really looking forward to that.
Yeah, Ridge is trying to get us to run 4 times up and down this hill, and this sucks. It's like a 50-foot elevation change, 100-foot elevation change.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Only 300 yards.
We'll be all right.
We're committed this year to growing our skills as shooters and marksmen, and to be able to be more effective with our firearms, and we want you to be on that journey. I know a lot of you have gun clubs or ranges where you can't really shoot steel, but you could definitely grab some of our bases and incorporate paper into your training. They're awesome because they're not just going to go blowing around on the range. They're sturdy, and maybe someday you can invest in some steel targets. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. You have anything else to add at the end here?
No, I'm super excited because this has been a long time coming for me personally. So, the opportunity to grow and just hone a skill that, like you said, like when we had originally talked, when you first brought me out, how like it is like a martial art, because it's like, even though now that I'm back doing it, I can see myself getting a little bit more used to it.
Right.
Like, it's not like I've lost everything, but I've definitely it's just, you need to get back.
It's a diminishing skill, and you've got to be on it. Guys, we appreciate you. Thank you for watching the video. If you're on YouTube right now, definitely hit that like button, comment, let us know what you think about this video. Definitely hit that subscribe button. If you're on IGTV, same thing goes for you. Hit that like, leave us a comment. Let us know what your favorite drill is. just tell us what you're doing on the range right now, how you're incorporating maybe our bases or
we
steel
would
targets.
love to hear that.
Love to hear about that. Guys, until next time, we'll see you in the next video.
Sounds good.